And I think that's it. Mute this. All right.
Yep.
Okay, volume good. Might just a little bit.
All right. David. What's up, family? What's up, everybody? It haven't. What's up, Shatiq? Let me get right here. All right. Get the little swig on. We get started in 1 minute. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, family. What's going on? What's up, Glenda? What's going on? Steven, Sandra, Jerry is what they do. And somebody came in and said Roll Tide. What? Somebody what's the first Roll Tide I seen, fam, since they lost the other day. So you're a true fan. That's what's up. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling all right. Anyway, look, this your boy G Rich, and this is
Deff-Soul.
And look, this is week number 6, right?
Week 6.
Week 6. I'm trying to keep up with it, fam, but you know, it is what it is. All right. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing. Okay, what's the first thing you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Okay. Now usually when I give praise to certain players who have a stellar performance, one thing I try not to do ever is gush, especially when they don't play for my team. You try not to get too much into being a fan, but it's hard to not like Lamar Jackson. It's hard.
For real.
It's not just because he's immensely talented. It's also because, one, he's a leader, him being that young, and then all the criticism, the unfair and unwarranted criticism that goes into his lack of play. And then he goes last night and does that. Yeah. Please tell me y'all saw that clinic that he put on.
Oh, my goodness, boy. Lamar Jackson.
He was ridiculous last night.
Yes, he was.
Lamar's incredible.
Lamar's a man, Jackson.
So we're gonna take our personal bias out of the situation whatsoever, and we're gonna only talk about something you can actually research. The stats.
Yes.
37 and 43
for 442.
442 passing yards.
Through the air.
4 touchdowns. No interceptions.
No interception.
86% completion percentage.
Correct. There it is.
That's an NFL record. The highest passing percentage completion percentage when a quarterback throws the ball 40 or more times for 400 or more yards.
That's right.
You would think that stat belonged to Drew Brees. He wouldn't have did that, and then y'all would turn around us and tell us that he can't throw. That's what we meant by y'all disrespectful to the man.
Right.
We saw that. We watched him at Louisville. We already knew the man is stellar.
From the state of Florida.
He's a top 5 quarterback.
Well, the man is stellar. How the Gators didn't get this dude, man.
But the most impressive thing to see beyond that, it wasn't just his performance. It's how much his coach trusts his quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is why Lamar is getting better by the game.
Yes. His coach love him and trust him.
I'm going to hit you with another stat. You want to hear something crazy? This is not his MVP season, right?
No.
But do you know this year he's averaging 306 passing yards a game?
Yeah. They don't see that.
But y'all say he can't throw.
But they say he can't throw.
He is amazing. Listen, there are quarterbacks who are more consistently accurate. There are. They currently play right now. The Russell Wilsons, the Aaron Rodgers, the Patrick Mahomes of the league, the Tom Brady's of the league. Nobody's discrediting that.
Right.
But he could put the ball where they can. They cannot run like he can.
Run like
nobody can.
So he can do what they can do, but he got another extra dimension. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes can scramble and stuff, but he ain't that. He can scramble. Aaron Rodgers can scramble. I think he can scramble better than Pat Mahomes.
Yes.
But Lamar Jackson,
nobody can do that.
A freak of nature. We knew it back then, and y'all see it now. Yes, sir.
I was up late last night just watching artistry at work, and I'm just like, every doubt that people had about him evaporated in one game. Oh, they can't play from behind because they run the ball so much. They were down by 19.
Yes, they were, and he shredded them. He went off.
They don't have the receiving core necessary for him to come back late in games. He threw for 442.
Yeah.
He struggled
without
early in that game.
without a receiving package. That's
Right.
all right.
He was still missing his first round receiver in
But
Bateman.
Okay, but look, some teams might have. They had an early game plan for him. They didn't expect that late in the game. They thought it would rattle him, but they were wrong. Look, fam, we all have to stop putting our negativity on certain players. We got to stop doing that. You know, if I feel like if they made it to the NFL, they worth being there. Okay, but we knew this dude was special, so now they seeing it. So I'm happy. Okay, now what's next?
What's next is we are going to talk about Jon Gruden's exit.
It don't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Nothing surprises me in reference to that type of conversation. But this is what I want to say. I need everybody who can understand what I'm saying to know something. Being a bigot or a misogynist or a racist of any kind, regardless of the demographic that you're racist against, it's bad for business.
It's bad for business.
Now, I am on the side where it comes to, yes, okay, sometimes people get crucified for stuff they said in the past when it was allowed to be said in the past.
Yeah.
But, you know, this wasn't 25 years ago. This was 10 years ago. And he said it was one email at first. They went back and they found out it was over 600,000. It was over 600,000.
Yeah,
he offended blacks. Yeah. He offended women. He offended the LGBT community.
Yeah.
He offended Roger Goodell. The list went on. So we understand now, and based on what Keyshawn Johnson said about him, no, this is how you really are. You got to go.
No, he won't never coach nowhere ever again, Glenda. No. Nobody gonna want him around. No. I don't know. I doubt if he. Yeah, I don't think ESPN. He going back there. He can't get none of that.
He's burning too many bridges.
Yeah, and so your millions you got, you might well go sit down and what they do, play golf.
Yeah,
you might go play golf. Okay.
You know what the crazy thing is? Before we move on from that, right after the extra part of the story came out, it wasn't just one email. It was a series of emails from 2011, 2018.
Yeah.
Right after that came out. Did you see how flat the Raiders played?
Yes, I did.
Y'all see?
It affected the team. I don't know whether y'all noticed or not, but I saw it. It really affected them.
Yeah, they did. What, 7?
I don't know. It looked real ugly.
I said, so when y'all say, "Oh, just let it go," it ain't.
Yeah, I ran 600,000.
Yeah. When you let it go, it ain't even that. Yeah, it's over 600,000.
I wouldn't be surprised now. So that lets me know. It give me a inclination that like this dude might have been one of the ones who supported the insurrection. I wouldn't put it past him. That kind of talk.
He spoke out against Eric Reed about him kneeling to the national anthem.
There you have it.
In one of the emails, he said he should be fired for peacefully protesting.
Yeah, he'll resurface somewhere, of course.
Of course.
I mean, man got millions of dollars. And then he won a Super Bowl with Tampa, which was he was left in a good position from what was his name? Tony Dungy.
Yeah.
So
he inherited that defense.
He inherited that defense. But anyway, we move on. Okay, I'm gonna slide something in there. Oh my goodness. Deontay Wilder. It's time to retire, fam. Let it go. Let it go, man. It's embarrassing. You tried to, keep your manhood going up by kept boxing and stuff. Man, you let it go. This dude don't beat your ass 3 times. It's okay. It's all right, fam. You still a fighter. You still, one of the greatest. But man, you don't got beat. You don't got beat down, fam. You don't got beat down. We're not gonna have to.
Yeah, no, I was just reading this.
Yeah. Let it go, bro. What you got to say about that?
This is what disappointed me about the situation. Because I saw it in the second fight.
Man,
how
this dude got his heart taken away.
How infuriatingly, irrefutably dominated he got in the second round.
Fact.
Tyson Fury made him look like he had never boxed before. But that's where when you ever hear somebody say there's levels to this, that's what they were talking about.
Facts.
I said this to my dad. I realized something after I watched that fight. Deontay Wilder is the Ronda Rousey of the boxing world. in reference to he was so great at one thing, it made up for his deficiencies in other areas.
Facts.
I just didn't know he had that many deficiencies.
Yeah.
Footwork, terrible.
Oh,
head movement, terrible.
Oh my goodness.
His combination striking,
Yeah.
terrible. His counter striking, terrible.
So he would knock you out.
The punches, terrible.
Yeah.
But he had
Knockout
he has
power.
the most explosive hand in boxing.
He had that knockout power, and it got him a lot of fights, got him notoriety, and he rode the curtail until he ran into a boxer.
I picked Tyson Fury to win that third fight by a landslide, which he did. I didn't expect him to knock Deontay out this time, but he did. I knew he was going to dominate him again because there was too much work that needed to be done, and Deontay was too far into his career to make those changes.
Okay, so now I'm going to answer that. Let's go, Brandon. I know Fury is one of the greats. I'm not taking that away from him, but usually if you tie the first round, the first match, somebody come back, and then one of the guys beat you. You usually come back with you ready to go get it. You gonna win one out of the three. I don't give a damn who you is, but you get beat and manhandle all three of them. No, but actually the first one, I think the referee got there late from the count when he knocked it down.
Yeah,
so they robbed Wilder for that.
Right,
I'm
let's address that real quick.
Yeah.
His name was Giuseppe something.
Hell, if he wasn't ready, he was never ready.
But the fact is,
he wasn't ready.
Yeah, no, he gave him a 15-second window to return to his feet. That was a knockout.
Correct.
The first fight.
Yeah.
We watched
they robbed Wilder on that one. If y'all watched it,
that was a knockout.
Yeah.
He knocked him down twice. The second one was bad.
He
laid there for 6 whole seconds before the referee
went over there and started counting. And by that time, he got up.
That was a knockout. So I count that one as a win, even though it ended in a draw. That was a win for Deontay. But again, you couldn't even touch him in the second fight.
Mm-hmm.
But he battered you. You bleeding, bust your ear open, face swelled up, and then they stopped the fight.
Yeah.
You get to this fight, and I give him this. He showed some heart in this one. This is one of the greatest, top 5 greatest heavyweight fights ever.
Yeah. He did show some heart.
That was a fight. He showed inhuman heart and willpower. He did. But when you can't match that with skill, that means another top tier fighter is going to beat you.
Yeah. That's why I love, look out. That's why I love, I'm glad Floyd Mayweather is got tutelage on him. Gervonta Tank Davis. Yes, he's not a box now. And of course, he got knockout power. And all those fighters round up in his weight class, all one come all. I can't wait. That's the man.
Great chin.
So I'm glad we got somebody to root for. Him and Bud Crawford. I love Bud Crawford too. All right, let's see. Okay, what else you had? You had something else you want? The Dallas Cowboys. Boy, look at here. So that's eating me alive. But I must say, they look good and strong. Let's see how long it lasts, but they look good and strong. And boy, they got this dude, Stephon Diggs' brother.
Trayvon Diggs.
This dude got 6 interceptions.
6 picks in 5 games.
That's insane. That's insane. Whew.
So it's not just defensive rookie of the year he's looking at. He's looking at defensive player of the year. If he gets 2 more, he's defensive player of the year. So you can't, unless Barnes, knock on wood.
He's going to get 2 more.
Now, that's all he has. If he gets 2 more, that would be 8.
That's insane.
That would be 8.
That's crazy. In the NFL,
Xavier Howard was in the top 3 in the voting for defensive player of the year because he had 10.
He had 10 for the whole year for the season.
He's almost there now.
Yeah, this dude got 6 already.
He's on the 4 away now. So yeah, he's in the run. Okay, so let's give credit to this dude.
I know the fans. Oh my God!
All right.
Boy, don't get me started. Yeah, they all around me, all in my family.
We won't get into
that. Yeah, definitely get it. You got to give it to them. They balling.
However, we won't get into that. But however, we got to give credit where credit is due. Coaching staff, offense, defense, they are wrapped this year. Zeke is running like he did in 2016. Yeah. The defense is crashing on.
And now he got a 1-2 punch with the dude.
And Tony Pollard.
That damn Pollard.
They are flying around. Kellen Moore is probably going to get a head coaching job at the end of the season. Yeah. They're putting it together. Having said that,
I believe it. Having said that, I believe it. I believe what Stephen A. believes. What came one day.
All I'm saying is this.
I believe that.
Please don't start talking about Super Bowl yet.
Don't do it.
We're not.
I haven't heard. I have. You have from
Yes.
I haven't heard them say Super Bowl yet because I believe they know. And let me see one, and I know it's gonna fall. Sit back and enjoy the ride, cause y'all doing the damn thing. I give it to you.
I get it. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed by what I'm seeing. They're a fun team to watch. They're explosive, and now they're stout defensively. They're a fun team. They're as good as anybody in the NFC right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give them that. That's the truth. But stay focused on the team in front of you.
Yeah.
That's a problem that FSU fans also have. Stay focused on the team in front of you. Take one game at a time. Stop trying to look ahead to the postseason.
Them boys got Gators on the brain.
Stop looking ahead to the postseason.
Okay.
We far away from that.
Okay. Now, Alabama Crimson Tide. It hurt, didn't it? It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot, but they still got a chance. See, they only got one loss in the SEC. They still have a chance. That's the only thing.
With that game, I'm not surprised Bama lost. I didn't think they were going to lose to Texas A&M, but I'm not surprised they lost in the regular season.
I did. I told you that. When you look, didn't I tell you? I told you that because I said it's like a trap game. That's the only 8:00 game at night. And they put it on national television on ABC. I say, boy.
Yeah, no, that was a trap.
That was I know it was a Saturday game, but I've been watching football, of course, all my life, and I know when something's set up for a fall. He and I felt funny. I was confident, but we felt funny that day. The Gators played Alabama. I know I did. I felt fun. I felt we could compete, and I felt we could win. I said, but we can't make mistakes. The early mistakes gave them the lead, and that's what I felt inside the pit of my stomach.
I didn't feel awkward about that game. I felt awkward about the Kentucky game. After we sat on the ball, going into halftime.
Boy,
in the back of my head, I knew
the halftime, I didn't at first, but the halftime game, I said, what in the hell is this coach? So trust us when we say Dan Mullen got the rest of this season. That's it. Because we just way too much talent.
He has to.
You don't play the number one team like that. And you went down there several times without getting any points against Kentucky. And you still had the opportunity to tie game or win it with the last two drives. Got all the way down there the first time, forced a field goal. Got all the way down there the second time and couldn't even get in to tie the game to send it overtime because we knew we were going to win. That's terrible. Anyway, moving on. Somebody said, okay, once again, AP showing you saw how they jump Ohio State back up there? I saw it too, Tyrannus. Yeah. I said, wow.
Real quick,
I'm talking about they jump. Go ahead.
Real quick, side note, and this is another stat that I heard that just made my stomach sick.
No, Glenda.
This
Alabama got beat.
This is what made my stomach sick. I am terribly sorry about that. I have no idea who that was. This is what made my stomach sick. This stat. Dan Mullen he lost 5 of his last 8 games.
Yeah.
Going back to last season.
That's unacceptable.
You can't do that at Florida.
No. You
can get away with that at Purdue. You're not doing that at Florida. You will lose your job.
Not with the talent, not with how. Anyway, man, I'm gonna get me started with that.
But
it ain't no sense in talking about it, man.
Next topic I think was the Chargers.
Chargers
and the Browns game.
Oh, the Chargers and the Brown game. Wasn't that a great game, fam?
Back and forth.
47-42, back and forth and forth. I picked the Cleveland Browns. A lot of y'all did too. I think wasn't that a pick we had used? Yeah,
everybody picked the Browns.
Nobody didn't win, but you picked the Chargers. I picked Cleveland, and of course Cleveland Browns should have won. But boy, those Chargers tough too. But we got 2 more. We got another one for you. We'll say that later on, in the show. Anyway,
as a side note, in that game, I want y'all to pay attention to something. The Cleveland Browns had the ball late in that game.
Mm.
It was a 4th down. Now, as you saw with Justin Herbert, his team trusts him implicitly. They gave him the keys to the city. You got the green light.
They threw him that last year.
Right. But he's getting better by the drives.
Yeah.
He's getting better. As you saw, Baker Mayfield had the ball late in that game. They didn't leave it in his hands. They gave it to Nick Chubb. That tells you what? Coach staff don't trust him like that to go and win the game.
Go in and win that game.
You know who's coach did? coach, you know whose coach did trust their player at the end of the game to go and clutch it? John Harbaugh. Trust his quarterback. Patrick Mahomes has the greenest of green lights. Andy Reid trusts him. Hey, take the ball, go win the game, go ice the game. Only the best quarterbacks get that kind of trust from their coach. So if they're telling you, oh, just run the ball, but you got Odell Beckham, that's a problem. There's a problem there.
Okay. It's some y'all some of y'all are so true on this that they messing with Urban Meyer. Okay. Tyrone said Urban Meyer, he will be available to go back to Florida at the end of the year. Why are you laughing?
Y'all don't want that?
You don't want that, and that is possible.
That's very possible.
But if he put a laughing emoji on it, that is funny, but it could be also true. Y'all don't want that.
I don't want that.
I see 2 or 3 championships. Yeah, y'all don't want that. Okay, and now Let's Go Brandon said Urban just want to have fun. I believe that 100. What is this dude problem, man?
Yeah, but man, you can't do that when
you
you're
keep
married,
doing
man.
your wife like that.
You
Man.
saw T-Bow's reaction to that?
Yeah,
T-Bow was sick because
come on, fam.
you're like a father to him.
Yeah, man.
And your wife is like his mom, his second mom.
You at a damn bar.
You can't do that, man.
You having you some drinks, your eyes little as fire. I mean, they little and red as firecracker. Explosion was one. What's that?
Just turn around right now.
Okay. And what she was giving him a lap dance?
They were on a stool like this. His legs was open like this. And she was standing right here. Her butt was right here.
Hey, man.
And she was, doing all those pee or whatever. She was dancing.
Man, whoever the hell was with him should have slapped his ass and tell him and said, "Man, take your ass home."
Right.
And who you hanging with? Come on, man.
It was already wrong you being in a bar during a pandemic when your team
is
supposed to be flying somewhere.
We will. They have everything in the game. We have nothing to lose. And besides, I still always like us against Georgia. And since we have nothing to lose, I already know we're going to beat them. The way we play, we're going to get back because you know why? They're the number 1 team in the country. We'll be ready. Don't worry about that. We'll be ready. All right, let's see.
Do y'all know by the time we played Georgia last time, before we move on, by the time we
played
Georgia,
right.
By the time we played Georgia, Florida would have played 2 number 1s in the same season.
Yeah. You got to win your games you can. You got
see how we played against the first number 1 team. That's all I'm gonna say.
This one here,
and they're better.
Yeah, they're more disciplined and they got. To me, they got better. Georgia got a lot of 5-stars too. They was 1 or 2 in recruiting, and Alabama they pretty much. I feel if Alabama faced Georgia in the SEC championship, Alabama will be ready for Georgia at that time. But I told y'all about this guy, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He getting experience, but y'all thought he was just gonna ride the wave.
And he's still better than Georgia's quarterback.
I don't know what they be hollering their names, Stetson Bennett and all that food, bullshit.
Somebody just asked us to give Georgia some love. I will give them this.
Georgia's strong on
defense. They're absolutely in position.
We love number 1 defenses. So I'm telling you, don't expect us not to score on y'all. Cause we gonna do what? Who had number 1 defense at the time? Who that was? Alabama.
Yeah.
But now it's Georgia. Mm-hmm. You see what we did to them. We're gonna put the yards up on them. We're gonna put them in the end zone. But we do respect them because they do look strong. They. I don't hear too many talking about championship. I haven't heard any. But they balling. You got to give them credit where credit is due. But don't think it's going. I want y'all to say, "Oh, they're gonna blow Gators out." Oh, that's what I want.
Absolute last thing.
That's what I want
from that. I got a question, and y'all can answer this question in the comments whenever y'all choose.
All right, Xavier.
But before I move on, the last thing I wonder why within the last 3 years, why are Georgia fans looking for so much validation from everybody? If you that great, why y'all looking for validation from us, from the media, from other fan bases? Y'all look for validation a lot nowadays. The last 3 years, what is that? Y'all can answer the question in the comments, but we got to move on.
Ain't that right, James?
We got to move on from that topic. Yeah. We got to get to the week 6 picks.
The week 6 picks. You ready now? Okay.
Depending on the
you
time.
want to do because we can go down. We can go down, and then we'll engage with the audience. Then, so
okay.
Was that it? I think that's all the topics we talked about. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
it.
so now for college. All right, the first five pick the winner and the score. What college game did we decide? It was this one. The Kentucky at Alabama. No, Kentucky at Georgia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Kentucky.
The Kentucky at Georgia. Give me the winner and the score.
Damn,
Kentucky.
Buccaneers removing Jon Gruden from the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, it's a lot more. They don't want to put it out there because the white-black issue and all that stuff. So it's a lot more that dude did and said. Okay, the first five.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the NFL games going into Week 6.
The first five right now, college game. Who gonna win? Kentucky at Georgia. The first five people, and then after that we're gonna cut it off. Okay, Kentucky 24-21. Kenneth Smith said. All right. Bulldogs 28-17. Georgia 35. Georgia 35-14. One more. Give me one more. That's it. Rue Gamer was the last one. Georgia wins 35-20. All right. Two people picked Kentucky. Actually, you was a little late, but you picked Kentucky 20-10.
I'm taking Georgia in a blowout.
You picking Georgia in a blowout?
I see,
because they won't do something stupid I think
Georgia will win like 38-7, and the reason being is because Kentucky turns the ball over a lot. So
I have no idea what Dan's doing.
Right? We're not even gonna get in there.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a headache.
Okay, that's good.
I have the Week 6 games pulled up for the NFL.
Okay, you screenshot the top 5 of the college.
Yeah. Okay, so
all right.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Screenshot.
And then after this here, we'll engage with y'all questions or whatever you have. Okay. All right, we got
Okay.
All right. Okay, now the NFL game. I need the winner and the score. Okay, y'all know if you win, if you get the score right, and then even if all 5 y'all, each one you get $25 a piece.
Oh, this is a big game.
Okay. The San Diego Chargers at the Baltimore Ravens.
This is
the fight for the number 1 seed.
This might be a fight for the number. The only reason why I feel like it might not be a fight for the
because the Buffalo Bills.
Because of the Buffalo Bills, but man,
nobody circled the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. I like that saying.
So this game,
Xavier Ward said Georgia 42-0. See, you one of them.
That could happen, but at the same time,
man, come on, man. He must be a bulldog.
That's the only time somebody has said a blowout score that I kind of agree with, because Kentucky's not good. I need everybody to understand that. Did they beat LSU? Yes, LSU's not good this year.
That's big the difference.
We lost that game against them. 15 penalties. We lost.
Okay, they go 2. Chargers 35. Chargers. That go 3. Tiana Raymond. One more. Wait a minute.
I see 1, 2.
Oh, that's it. It's 5.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Tiana. Okay, there it is. Raymond was the last one. James.
Wait.
James just trained. He just retracted.
Retracted his.
Oh, James.
Ooh, he might have gave up his spot.
He might have gave up the spot. James retracted. What the hell is that? What kind of language is that? Family. Okay, he made it back. Raymond's got he got Chargers 28-21. They got the Ravens beat the Baltimore. Ravens got 28-21. I like the Ravens.
To answer, I'm not sure what this name is, but you know who I'm talking about. To answer your question, I think it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Out of the best player, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. That dude there, man, he be hitting the ball, hitting the net in there, 40, 50 yards away. I said, man, what the hell is in
He's ridiculous.
In his legs.
So
his dude's legs, man.
I'm trying to get legs like that. I don't.
Ronaldo. How the hell the United States won't pay to get this dude over here?
Well,
that dude bad.
Because Major League Soccer isn't as potent, isn't as deep in the United States.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna play for a lesser division.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, man.
I think I just got the 5.
Who the 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
James Simmons,
Kenneth Smith, Tiana Scott, Raymond,
okay,
James Simmons, and James Anderson.
James Anderson.
That's the 5.
Okay, James. Wait a minute.
That's the thing. Look. Kenny Smith.
Okay.
Tayana Scott. Raymond.
No. Tyrannis was first.
No. Tayana Scott.
I know, but Tyrannis was first. 2021.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry, that's what I'm saying. James.
Okay, yeah.
So James Simmons was the last one, fam.
James Simmons is the last.
Okay, here we go. James Simmons. All right, now we can engage with y'all. Any questions? Anything you want to bring up? Talk about. Let's do it.
I'm taking the Ravens over the Chargers.
I'm taking the Ravens over the Chargers.
But I would not be surprised if Baltimore lost that game because they do have a lot of injuries. But I'm taking the Ravens over the Chargers for one reason. 2 words. Lamar Jackson. I am seeing a focus from him.
I think they're gonna time consume the clock.
Yeah.
With him running and passing, thinking and dunking.
There's 3 teams right now, regardless of conference. You do not want to play them right now. That's the loss.
What's up, family?
Buffalo,
keep Cam in the fan.
Buffalo,
what's up, fam?
Chargers, and the Bills, the Chargers, and the Ravens. You do not want to play them right now.
Okay, Tamitha says, "What's up with the Kansas City Chiefs?" That's the one we had to talk about.
Okay.
Now,
that's the one.
Now, do y'all understand what we were talking about a year or two ago about Patrick Mahomes? Okay. I'm gonna let you take this.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm basically playing out a soliloquy for this. Okay. To quote an expert, Colin Cowherd, to quote him and to quote Stephen A. Smith.
You love Colin out.
No, because in certain aspects, in a lot of aspects, he keeps it real. So I'm gonna give him this.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna give him this.
All right.
He said it. Why is the media treating Kansas City like they're the Chicago Bulls from back in the day?
Exactly.
Why are we treating them like they're Shaq and Kobe's Lakers?
Yeah.
They are not a dynasty. Mm-mm. They never were. Mm-mm. They're not the Warriors. They're not a dynasty. They have one championship out of a fluke. The second one that they went to, they got annihilated from the first whistle.
Yeah. Yep.
Reason being is teams make adjustments.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers put together a game plan on how to best attack them, and it works. It's the blueprint. But that's neither here nor there. The defense is playing terrible right now. They played terrible a couple years ago. They're playing terrible right now.
In the NFL, you got a short little window.
I think they're 31st. I think they're 31st in pass defense. Okay, that's just the defense. The defense is bad. But y'all are finally seeing what I've been saying for 2.5 years. Patrick Mahomes is the most overrated player in NFL history.
I agree.
Y'all gave him the golden boy treatment before he actually even
did anything.
Before he won the first Super Bowl, before he won the MVP. Oh, he might be the GOAT already. He might be up there with the
I guess because he wasn't afraid to try falling down past and throwing it up because y'all don't realize he had speed in the receiving area. Throw it up, Tyreek run the ball down, go get it.
Colin Cowherd said
Nico Hardeman, all them dudes, man.
Colin Cowherd said it's not cute anymore. It's not cute anymore.
It's not.
You're
making them play football.
Exactly. In the last 2 years, your division has gotten significantly better.
Okay. All right.
Nobody in the AFC West has more than 2 losses except who? The Chiefs.
All right.
Reason being is because that flashiness, when that goes away, what is the sustenance to your game? Well, you have to have a solo game.
You gotta have a game.
The thing about the Chiefs, and I've been saying this, they have no stability to their offense. They only have big plays. That's it. When you take away the big play, what else you got? You can't run the ball. You have no short game. Why? Because your receivers are short. That's why they brought in Josh Gordon.
All right.
It's probably starting to come to a head.
It's coming to a head.
That flick of the wrist, diving sideways, putting the ball in your left hand, that's not going to work anymore.
I'm going to try to get to all y'all questions, okay? We just, we we like to nail that one in because people talk about he the GOAT and all that there.
Y'all say he was better than Brady. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane. All right, here we go. So actually, Georgia keeping the number 1 seed the rest of the season. You asked the question, they winning out. I don't know. They can't keep the number 1 seed because the Gators gonna beat them. We believe it 100. Believe it. If we don't win nothing, we gonna beat them. And we don't. It don't even matter no more because we
only got 2 losses.
We feel like we blew our season. Gator fans, we feel like we don't care about 9 and 10 win seasons. We told y'all that. So anyway, we're gonna move on. Okay. What do y'all think about the Kyrie Irving situation?
Oh man,
This dude, I don't know, man.
you want me to go first?
You might be going to say it all.
Okay, well, the Kyrie Irving
What's the
situation.
problem?
Two things. One, Kyrie needs to go see a therapist because he's not emotionally apt enough to play professional basketball right now. That's number one. Number two,
he care enough.
Number two, he's a lot like Jay Cutler. He's too indifferent to be playing professional sports. You're too indifferent. He's immensely talented. Nobody's questioning that. Only a fool will question that. He is immensely talented. Stephen A. Smith and I want to say it was Lamar Jackson both said the same thing. Kyrie got the best handles in NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
He is immensely talented. To me, he does not care about being successful at basketball because he's so talented. And with that, you need to go ahead and trade him.
That's it.
He's becoming a locker room.
Trade him for what? That means
you can give him away for anything now. You can tell him I'm not taking anything less than 2 first-round picks. He is worth that.
Yeah,
he's worth that. He's that talented. But because of all the off-the-field issues that comes with him, I don't think anybody's going to touch him right now for that massive contract. No. You have to take a pay cut. You don't take a pay cut, you need to go ahead and retire. Okay. I don't think you want to play basketball.
No, I don't. Okay, Matt Meyer said, G-Rich, Kansas City done blew it. Now the Bills are in the driver's seat. Yeah, well, it's a lot more teams.
It's a lot more teams now.
But they're definitely one of the teams. Yeah, we know. Yep. Jon Gruden, we don't talk about him no more.
Guys, nobody is out of it yet. I need to understand something. Nobody's been eliminated from playoff contention yet.
Okay, wait a minute. Kenneth Smith say, Jon Gruden, do you think it was white privilege that he got to resign and not be fired? Of course. Yes. I mean, well, to get him to retire from a racist rant.
Yes and no. Yes, because
he got two.
Yes, because I do believe if that was a black coach and they used the term, and forgive me if this comes off as offensive, but if they use a racial slur, call somebody a honky or something like that, or a cracker, I think it would have been pushed out of the door.
Sure.
They wouldn't have said fired. They would say parted ways mutually. That's what they like to say when they don't like to fire you.
Okay, right. All right. It's a lot of them coming, right. So
And I'm trying to get to the second part. The second part is no, because I feel like you're letting him off the hook by letting him resign. So I think he should have. I don't think he should have stepped. Well, no, he did the right thing by stepping down. I don't think he should have been fired. You need to face that. Because it was a long time ago, but it wasn't that long ago. The emails ended in 2018.
I like that. He should have faced.
You need to face that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I had one. I had it right here. Let's see. Okay. Mike Davis says it's not Mahomes. He said teams have figured out Eric being in this offense. Mike.
It's partially that. It's about 25% that they figured out the offense.
No. You can't. First of all, I'm not gonna say it's his offense. It's the offensive line can protect, and when he scrambles, instead of him throwing away most of the time, he's trying to make the ultimate play every single time. That's what people don't figure him out.
He's arrogant.
His head is swole. I'm like, okay. You got lucky in the Super Bowl against San Francisco. You got lucky. I knew what was going to happen in the next one. I knew it. I said the Tampa's going to beat them down because they're more disciplined than San Francisco was. And they got TB. He going to swing. If he got to throw 100 balls, he was going to win that Super Bowl. So I just didn't. I didn't say he don't belong in. He's not a great quarterback because he is. But if he bring that noggin down a little bit, if he'll learn the game even more and stop trying to make every play because you scrambling and you running and you just throwing it up. And it was working because those dudes, man, he had some gangsters. And now the gangsters, as the years go by, get a little older. Travis Kelce and them, they start get a little older. Even Tyreek still young, but 2-3 years go by. Yes, sir.
Now, yes, I do believe, like I said, 25%. I do believe they figured out their offense, but most of that is, again, there's no sustenance to your game. There's only the big play. What can you do to sustain a drive when the running game's not working? You can't just dump it off all the time. You have to come up with a game plan. And I don't think they know how to do that with him. He's such a gunslinger. He's so immensely talented with his arm. People think that it's just going to be all right if he just throws it up there. That's not going to work anymore. You know why? Because Tampa showed everybody how to stop that.
Straight
You
fight.
put safety up there high. Don't let anything pass your head and make everything short up the middle. And then
That's
you attack
correct.
them when they catch the ball.
Right.
Most of their receivers are small. Outside of Josh Gordon, their tallest receiver is 6'1".
Lots.
And that's DeMarcus Robinson. That's not that big. So the 50-50 ball gets taken away if it's not going to Travis Kelce. Your offense is shut down. You have never been amazing running the ball since Kareem Hunt left.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come up with something else. It's too much of a gimmick. That's the whole thing about Kansas City's team. They're a gimmick. They're a walking gimmick. They're not solid everywhere, especially not defensively. Not right now. They might have the worst defense.
And Xavier Ward, they said,
Cool name, by the way.
huh?
You said Xavier Ward?
Yeah.
Cool name, by the way.
Xavier Ward, yeah. With last night comeback, do you think Lamar Jackson has been being past the quarterback discussion? Oh yeah, that's been over. That's what we talked about when we first came on. I think he made a big discussion is over. It's been over.
It was
for
never,
us.
the discussion was never there.
Yeah, nothing there for them to talk
The
about.
discussion was never there.
Let me see. Right. Let me see. Okay. What y'all thinking about Kyrie? Yeah, we answered that by Kyrie's situation.
Yeah, and they,
Darren was saying he might need to see a psychologist.
he needs to go get help.
Yeah.
How you go from telling everybody you think the earth is flat?
Kevin Fancy just need to retire.
Needs to retire.
Kyrie is the Cam Newton of NBA.
Yeah, without the MVP on his belt.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yes. That's a good comparison.
They're dropping him down. Two Richards should fire him. Shouldn't have fired him, but
I wouldn't have fired him either.
They probably gave him an option to resign or quit, which they did. Yeah, that's what happened. They gave him out. They didn't fire him. They don't have a running game. Nope. Okay. They basically a lot of talking about Kansas City. Yeah, he's been taking chances, Raymond.
Everybody is so shocked by them being 2-3 right now.
Yeah.
We're not shocked.
What I said? I said they're gonna go from first to worst.
Yes, and right now they're sitting at
I
last in
watched
the
this
division.
thing, fam. I don't
Listen, no
Go ahead.
team is going to stay trash forever. I don't
No,
care who it is.
I don't-
Look
boy.
at Cleveland. Look at Cleveland. Cleveland has been horrible over a 20-year span.
Yep.
The Raiders have been horrible. Both these teams got 3 wins right now. After 5 weeks, you can't
now you
expect them
came
to
in
be
here,
mad.
Carlos Jackson. Now you came in here. How about them Cowboys? I told you they was coming, fam. Yeah, man. I must say, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, fam. I must say the Cowboys look damn good. They look strong on both sides of the ball. They better continue to run Zeke and what's his name, Pollard. That's that damn Pollard. That's the one.
He's
So I mean, you can shut Zeke down.
He is explosive.
Yeah, Pollard. That's the one.
And right
Okay.
now, I don't think you're gonna be able to shut Zeke down like that right now.
Not if you got somebody like Pollard there. It helps him. That's mental, man. It's all mental. Y'all look good, fam. Los, y'all look good. But what can go wrong? I know you. Anyway, no, they look good. Just they gotta keep doing what they're doing.
Stay humble.
They're gonna have to stay humble. But the minute one of y'all start talking Super Bowl, because that's what everybody waiting on. I know I am. Yeah, I'm waiting on that because that's when y'all fall.
The point is,
At some point in time.
it's early. That division is not closed yet.
No,
That division is
it's not.
closed yet.
Well, they look tough, but they're not as good as the Cowboys.
It is still the NFC least, but it's not closed yet. You know why? Did y'all see? Even after certain players went out of the game in the Giants game, did you see how explosive they
Yeah,
still were?
Kyrie need to sit down, bro. That's what we talking about.
Speaking of which, did y'all see?
He don't want it no more.
Did y'all see my boy Kadarius Toney on Sunday?
Yes, sir. Yeah, for the G-Man. He the only one who's shining against the Cowboys.
This is why I'm so hard on Dan Mullen because
Yeah.
you had that at your
We had
disposal.
all that
Did
stuff,
you see
man.
the same weekend? Did
Yeah.
you see what my boy Kyle Pitts did? 9 receptions, 119 yards, and a touchdown. I keep trying to tell y'all, we had massive amounts of talent on that team, and he still couldn't get it done. It's the coach.
Yeah. Saquon needs to lead the Giant, what Raymond said. Man,
yeah.
dude, boy.
It's because
that dude hurt again.
It's the offensive line, but that him rolling his ankle, that was a fluke accident.
Oh my
He
goodness.
just can't catch a break.
And then you seen the golf ball that swelled up on
it swelled up instantly because it was a full, like he was jogging this direction.
This dude here, man.
He can't catch a break. I feel so bad for him. He's so talented.
Yeah, it's too early, Los. We know this.
Yeah, it's too early.
And then with the extra game, 17 weeks, I see a lot of moving and shifting. You got to ride that wave right now.
What year was that? Was that the 2014 or 2015 Falcons? They jumped out 5-0 and lost.
So did the Miami Dolphins.
And lost like 5 of their last season.
Yeah, remember the Miami Dolphins? They were all in fins. The Dolphins, they had like 3 seasons, 5, 6-0. Hey, man, short window.
Yeah, the Dolphins are a big disappointment this year.
You got a short window, I tell you.
A part of it is Tua not being there, but defensively speaking,
they're going to do what they do, and that is choke at some time. Kenny, my boy in here too. He hear what you're saying. Hey, Los, Kenny Smith said the Cowboys are going to do what they do, and that is choke at some time this year. Just watch. There's a 90% probability that's going to happen, but they do look better. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh man, what else you got, son?
What else do I have? Okay, like I said, I did want to make some points in reference to. I know some of the rule changes that's coming up. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with the win and your end game because that's on week 17 now, right? And that's also a rivalry week. Mm-hmm. How is that going to implement certain teams who are one game in the playoffs already, as opposed to teams in the same division who are one game out the playoffs?
Get out of there, baby. Then you're going to have to be out of there.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, what happens in that situation? It's going to become very interesting when you look and you see, okay, let's say if it is Miami.
The Dolphins garbage, okay.
Miami is 9 and what?
9
and 7, right? They're 9 and 7, but it's week 17.
Yeah.
So if you lose that game, you absolutely out. But if you win that game, do you force somebody else out who's already in with a lesser record? Do you pull somebody? That's what I'm saying. You see how
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because you're gonna have to go how many division wins, then how many conference wins, and then after that, it's just how many who got more wins. That's last.
Right.
Division, then the whole conference, and then the win total.
Luckily, in the NFL, it doesn't go by strength of schedule because if that was the case,
oh my goodness, no,
that'd cause too many issues.
Okay. So Raymond said Cowboys versus the Cardinals in an NFC championship. I beg to differ. Cowboys could get them. The Cardinals, they good enough, but they don't have enough to get there. They have enough to get a high seed. I don't think they'll make the NFC championship.
The NFC is not very strong this year. They could get there, but I feel like Mike McCarthy's bad coaching and game management might keep y'all out of that game. I do. I think it's going to come down to a tight game in a divisional round or something with, I don't know, maybe Tampa or somebody. Or, I mean, if the 49ers get in there, who else is good in the NFC? If that goes up against the Packers, I feel like that's your only weakness right now, his game management. It's noticeably bad. One of y'all biggest fans, Skip Bayless, criticizes him every week about his game management. You can't lose a game like that. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Yep, game management and time management. All right, let's see. Dead wrong on the NFC Championship. Well, who you think, Kenny? Who you think? Y'all think Russell Wilson leaving if they don't make the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yes.
There it is.
And you know where I see him going at?
Well,
either Miami,
or
who else could legitimately, or honestly, the Denver Broncos.
Denver. He could. They would move Bridgewater out the way for Russell.
Tell you something. If Russell Wilson goes to the AFC West, listen, it's already a dogfight.
Where could he go? He can't. I mean, everybody got okay.
I don't see an NFC team taking him.
I don't either.
Because who you got? The Panthers. They're not sold on.
You know who they'll move? You know who will take him? And I said this before: either the G-Man or the Redskins. The G-Man.
They need him.
to go in there and to handle the Cowboys.
Because he's the only one with the skill set to overcome that bad offensive line.
That's right.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if y'all looked at it on paper. The Giants got an explosive offense.
They look real strong offensively, and they solid on defense.
The crazy thing is 7 out of their 11, well, I think it was 7 out of their 11 starters on offense are hurt.
That's for real, Tyrone. Yep, he will break the bank to bring him to Washington, definitely.
That's what I want to get
I'm telling you.
That's what I want to get
you don't want that, but if Russell Wilson go to the Giants or Washington, yeah, he will cause havoc for the Cowboys. You already know that. You see, that's my boy. There it is. Okay. Wilson should go to the Skins.
He could. The quarterback who I want to move.
That's a good one.
The quarterback who I want to move to a new team more than any other is if everything goes his way is Deshaun Watson.
Boy, Deshaun.
Talent-wise,
we forgot about Deshaun. I don't know if
he hasn't been playing because he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, things will work out for him.
If things go his way,
boy, it's gonna happen.
He deserves to go somewhere else. He is too talented,
man.
For the Texans, he's too talented.
Yeah, man, it'll be the trouble on the compound. Yeah.
You better not let him go to Denver. With their defense playing this year, with their running game going the way it is,
I don't know. I see him going to an NFC team.
The Giants.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah, one might grab Russell and the other one grab him. They will go from NFC least to NFC, the top.
Speaking of NFC least, what has happened to Washington's defensive line?
I don't know, but they're getting battered and bruised.
They can't stop a nosebleed right now.
They're getting pushed all over.
They're getting pushed around.
I'm like, what's
Chase
going on?
And all of them.
Well, you got one
year.
I told you. What I tell you, you got 1 year to shine.
It's not a 3-year window anymore. It's 1 year.
It used to be a 3-year window. Now it's 1 year. If you got opportunity to win it all in 1 year, do so. Go get it.
Deshaun Watson will be at
the Carolina. That's what Dallas trying to do, Los. We're gonna break your heart.
Deshaun Watson needs to go to the Carolina Panthers. No, their offensive line is one of the worst. No, he'll be going through what he's going through now. Not being able to stand in the pocket and throw.
That's true, Chris. You said the Dallas don't have. The Giants don't have a running game. Barkley is hurt. Every single year, this dude dude's so strong, but your bones.
That's what happens when your offensive line ain't that good. You're gonna get your running back.
But they're getting a little better, man. This dude still look, man. The dude brutal.
Yeah, but no,
the dude is a great.
He can't catch a break.
I don't know what's.
And you wouldn't think somebody as big as he is would be having these injuries back to back like that. But I want to remind you of something. Remember, Keenan Allen, first 3 years, out for the season. That 4th time he got it. He's been taking off ever since then. So I'm urging people.
So did Mike Williams.
San Diego. I'm urging people to not write him off as a bust just yet, because I saw him at Penn State. This man is a whole nother level of raw, a whole other level of beast. Give him time. He needs the offensive line to improve. People were saying the same thing about Zeke. Zeke don't got it no more. I said the same thing, and I don't even like the Cowboys. I knew Zeke still had it. And now you're seeing it. He's in the top 3 in rushing right now. So your own fans were willing to write him off.
You better chop Zeke down right, boy, because Zeke will run your ass over.
Yeah,
Zeke.
He's starting to get that physicality back.
Look at this dude, man.
He's starting to get that physicality back. Leonard Fournette went through the same thing.
I told my boy that Jerry Jones was going to get Zeke.
Yeah.
I told him he was going to get Zeke, and I knew he was going after Dak Prescott. I told a lot of James used to work with us at the play. I say, man. He said, no, man, I don't want no Dak Prescott. I said, boy, I know Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is a businessman. He going to go get, I told him he's going to get Dak. I say, with a big offensive line, I say he had time to do what he can do in the back.
Now,
you understand what I'm saying? And they good. It's starting to show now.
On a more personal note, I don't necessarily like how Dak Prescott tries to write off race issues in the NFL, and
that's the part I don't like.
I can't stand black men.
Personally, I don't like that. I don't like black men like that.
I can't stand black men that hire from the truth like that, or try to just keep the peace playing.
I don't like that. Yeah,
I don't like that. Pick a side.
Because he in the heart of Texas.
Right.
I believe he's scared.
I get it. But the reason why you get written off for stuff like that is because of Greg Popovich with the Spurs.
Mm-hmm. Man, I like Greg Popovich.
How could you not like him?
Exactly.
So that's why I write stuff off like that. But football player wise, he's getting better. You got to give him that. He is getting better. He has a sharp ball. He's throwing. He was always mobile. He is much better now, and they have a legitimate chance to go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm urging your fans, if y'all care about your team as much as you say you do, don't start talking about Super Bowl yet. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Man, them the Cowboys, boy.
Don't do it.
If you see
the struggles?
You seen the little thing on Facebook where you see Country Wayne. Country Wayne, he a Cowboy fan. When Country Wayne, he was like, man, how about them? Every time they win, he put his video up there. And this how Cowboy fans act when they win.
Yeah.
If boy, he going,
Yeah.
they gonna do that, man.
Listen.
They're gonna do it.
The last team who did that is now sitting at 2-3. They're called the Kansas City Chiefs. They told everybody in 2020 offseason, we're gonna win seven
Super Bowls. I say, yeah.
The team who did that before them.
I put it on you, but I said, no, I can't say that because my boy young. And my boy said, Daddy, I don't believe in what he's talking about. I said, well, okay, because that's insane talking. It's the NFL, man. Everybody good.
Teams adjust too quickly.
Real quickly.
Sometimes it takes one or two players. And the team before them who did that, my 2018 Jacksonville Jaguars, made it to the AFC Championship game, didn't win it. They're like, oh, yeah, we finna go win Super Bowl now. We going undefeated now. Didn't even make the playoffs that year. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, but it's a long season.
I don't even believe in bad luck, but that's bad luck.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You know why? That gives other teams ammunition. When
they
hear the interviews
like that.
They like, oh, so you just gonna walk
them dudes,
over
I'm talking about them dudes. They just knew. They just had it. They were just like, you got Patrick Mahomes and then Tyreek. Both of them the two shit talkers right there. Them two there.
Too. Like,
I said, what?
You talking to?
I said, if the 49ers gave y'all a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Here, we don't want it. We don't want it. We finna stop running the ball. We got y'all 20-10 with 7 minutes left. We just intercepted y'all
for the second time.
And we're not finna run the ball. We finna throw 3 incomplete passes. Yeah, I'm still hurt. You already know. Okay, Sandra say Russell Wilson ain't leaving. They're not leaving Seattle because what she say? He too loyal to the Seahawks and to Pete Carroll. You're a Russell Wilson fan.
Wait, time out.
Sandra say.
I don't think you know them as you think you know. Russell Wilson is not that loyal to them. Do y'all remember he forced their hand to give them a contract extension? Y'all got, what did he give them? 10 days?
I don't know, but they came up with it.
Y'all got 10 days to give me a contract extension. Or I'm gone. He is not as loyal to them as y'all think he is, and the reason being is because he has been begging them to give him a running back. He has been begging them to give him a better offensive line, begging them to give him a top tier pass rusher. They let Khalil Mack slide through their fingers. They let Ndamukong Suh, he became available before he went to the Buccaneers. He slid through. Jadeveon Clowney fizzled out. They couldn't get their hands on J.J. Watt. They couldn't get their hands on Chandler Jones when he left the Patriots. He wanted all of them. They couldn't make it happen.
Chris Thomas say, Green Bay, this is so true. Green Bay is our only concern for the Cowboys. Aaron Rodgers ain't missing no throws. Boy, look at here.
He's not your only concern.
That dude that would get on my nerves, boy.
He is not your only concern.
But whoo. And Cowboys strong enough, but they do get Cowboys problems. The Green Bay Packers, for some reason, he's been beating them every time we played them in the playoffs. Yes, Cowboys look a little different, but that'll be a gunslinging day. And I would like to see that game. I definitely would. If y'all in the playoffs, I would like to see that in the playoffs too. But the curtains haven't closed on that dirty red yet. We might get it together. I don't know. It might happen, might not. Who knows? But I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. Believe me. Okay, let's see. Carroll cost Wilson a Super Bowl. Yes, he did. Tyrone say he hates Pete Carroll. I don't like Pete Carroll either. Okay, family. Oh, I missed this side, Tayana. Y'all seen Zion Williamson lately? I guess he's getting bigger. He been eating a lot. He been eating his mama home cooking. The NBA worried about his career over his weight. I don't know. That dude, a jackrabbit. That dude, I think he'll lose that weight though, fam.
I think he'll lose.
Yeah, I think it'll fall right back
Now,
off.
to answer your question, no, I haven't seen
That
him.
dude,
Because
that dude
been
was a
watching
beast.
NBA preseason.
Y'all know Duke, my team. I love Duke Blue Devils. The only one I'm disappointed in, of course, is Kyrie. But everybody have their issues and stuff. But if he gonna play, if he ain't gonna play, you got issues. Get off the court, man. Go handle your issues.
We get it.
Right? We get it.
We get it.
Yeah.
But you do need to go sit down. You're too vital to the team's success going forward. And you're basically holding up a huge contract where they can bring in other players with that money. If you're not, that's what I'm saying. If you're not going to play, if you're not going to be available because you don't want to get vaccinated, if you're not going to be available for half the home games, you can't play. You can't even go in the arena. You're around too many people.
I don't know.
You just chasing the ball to the sideline.
Yeah, man.
You breathe on 10 people when you chase the ball to the sideline.
Man.
You can get somebody killed, man.
Come on, man.
Go sit down somewhere if you don't want
somebody
to
can't handle what you have on you. You never know, bro.
And that's just
come on,
and
man.
that's not just with him. That's with any celebrity.
People don't even care, man.
That's with any celebrity. I
now,
feel like
if you're home in your house chilling and you don't want to get the shot, I ain't got to go nowhere. I ain't got to be around nobody. Hey, man. Or if you out in the I don't want to get no shot. I don't want to do this. Hey, you ain't got to get no shot.
Fine.
But if you run
you're not gonna have a career,
man. Yeah, I'm talking about a regular guy, a regular Joe. If you want to do what you do at home, but if you go around other people, man, you got to think about other people, or at least put a mask on if you're around a bunch of other people. Do that, if you don't want to get shot. But anyway,
Tyrone said can't practice either. Yeah, you're right. You can't practice either because you got to be close to people just to guard them. You breathe on somebody else, you infect them, they get sick and they pass away. Guess what? You're complicit.
This has been real, fam. It's going on. We're in the last few minutes. Anybody else has to say? But I tell you what, the two games we did pick was for college team. We picked the Kentucky at Georgia game. The first five had picked the game and picked the winner, and then the second one was San Diego at Baltimore. Those are two games we highlighting this weekend. Check them out, and we'll be back next Tuesday to talk about it, okay? Don't forget, keep up with your scores. We gonna keep up with them, all right? It's been real. Week number 6. Deff-Soul and G. Rich. Peace. We out, y'all. See y'all next Tuesday.
This was a terrible officiated weekend. Everybody's saying
it was.
I can't believe Colin Cowherd said it.
Go ahead. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us.